Welcome to a new segment on my YouTube channel I'm calling Couch Convos. Basically, I bring my ass out from behind my PC screen, I sit right down in this comfy here couch that I got for $135 off Amazon, and I spill the tea on whatever I feel. That includes anything from gaming content to whatever I happen to see on Twitter or Reddit. And speaking of things I saw on Twitter, I saw this concept of non-Black people asking Black folks questions. Specifically, things that non-Black people Google about Black folks. And I think that is hilarious. I really cannot see this not being the funniest thing ever, and I cannot wait to see where this goes. So we are going to read and answer some of these questions. Hit me with your best shot. I am as Black as anybody else, and I feel like I have a good answer. So let's see what these questions gotta say. First question that people who aren't Black Google about Black folks is, do Black people get sunburn? Oh my God, yes, absolutely. I've never been sunburned, but that's because I don't stay in the sun long enough to get burned because I'm actually allergic to sunlight, but that's neither here nor there. Yes, Black people can get sunburnt. Black people have more melanin, this is true, but it just means that it takes longer. It doesn't mean that we don't. It just means that we can survive in the sun for a bit longer unprotected and not see painful results. But we should also still be wearing sunscreen, hello, because we can get burned and I hear that shit hurts. Oh, here's one related. Do Black people get skin cancer? Yes. If we can get sunburnt, you can get skin cancer. And you don't even need to get sunburnt to get skin cancer. Again, that's why I'm saying we should be wearing sunscreen despite the fact that we're Black. In fact, more so because I think we're a little bit more whatever when we're out in the sun, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Thank God my foundation has SPF in it, but I mean like all over your body, even your ass. Can Black people have blonde hair? Absolutely. Black people can have any color hair. We are very diverse. Yeah, you can have Black folks who have blonde hair, have Black folks with red hair. You can have Black folks with blonde hair and blue eyes. Hell, we come in all colors and all sizes, all shapes. It's pretty cool, actually. It's just not very common compared to what you normally see, but they do exist, and I think they're really gorgeous. Are Black people more athletic? Okay, this is a weird one to answer because, like, if we're going at this from like a scientific view, I'm pretty sure the answer is we don't know. Biologically speaking, I think the only thing that we know for sure is that Black people, generally speaking, have denser bones. But whether or not that like contributes to a higher amount of like athletic capability, I don't think we have definitive evidence to yes or no. And I mean, I feel like it would depend on the sport too, right? Like if we're talking track versus if we're talking, like I played volleyball. I'm 5'4". There's no reason I should have been on the front row, but I was. I don't know if it's because of Black. Inconclusive. Can I say that? Do Black people age better? There's a little bit of truth to that in that it goes back to us having melanin. Melanin helps keep your skin smoother longer. Not a whole lot, but if we take care of our skin, if we moisturize, if we wear sunscreen, like I said we should, we don't tend to crack. Angela Bassett is in her 50s, I think, and she looks amazing. She's probably gonna look amazing to the day that she dies, but we don't really wrinkle as fast, and some of that has to do with melanin. We really do just subscribe to moisturization. I feel like us being afraid of being perceived as ashy has something to do with it. Do Black people get acne? That's a question people Google. Hell yeah, we get acne. I had bad acne going through puberty. Puberty tore my ass up. I had really bad acne, and I don't even feel bad saying that. Like it was rough. But yeah, we get acne. What about being Black would make us immune to acne? Because if that's a thing, it skipped over me. Why is it so hard to be on time? Because we be talking. Seriously, we just be talking like all the damn time. It's like our favorite thing to do is socialize, okay? You ever seen Black kids try to get their grandmama to leave church on time? It doesn't happen. I've damn near starved waiting for my grandmother to leave church on a Sunday. It's just not gonna happen. We tend to be late because we're just busy with what we're doing at the time. The only time we're not late though is when we're at like, when we have a plane to catch, we're usually pretty early. In fact, me and one of my best friends have this conversation. She's African, born and raised in Africa. The only people who are more on time than Black folks at an airport are African people at an airport. Black people are like 2 hours early. African folks are there 6 hours ahead of time because we will be damned if we're embarrassed at the gate because we were late for our flight. If my dab is on fleek, am I lit? What? Here's just like a message to all non-black people from a black person. If you don't know what it means, just don't use it. Like, if you don't know what the word means, don't try and insert it into a sentence. You don't sound cool, you sound silly. AAVE, that's African American Vernacular English, is nuanced. It's very nuanced, it's ever evolving, we're always adding words to it. And if you don't know what a word means, perhaps consider just not using the word. But trying to slide the word dab and on fleek into a sentence just so that you sound cool to people is embarrassing. Why do black people look at your shoes before they greet you? I mean, like, just in case. Do I have to explain that more? People have been shot for wearing the wrong shoes, like, just in case. What if you have black forces on? I gotta leave. How did watermelon become our thing? History lesson time. Oh my God. Okay, so back when black folks were first freed from slavery here in America, we were allowed to have land. We never got a 40 acres and a mule. I still want my reparations, but we were allowed to have land. And a lot of those freed black folks, especially in the South, became farmers. Well, farmers, if you don't know, have to go to certain seed shops to purchase seeds with which they will grow their crops. And the seed shops were often, if not always, owned by white folks. And the white folks were still very much racist, so they would not sell black people most of the seeds they would need to be a competent farmer. None of the valuable ones, anyway. But what they would sell them was watermelon seeds. So lots of black farmers were out there growing watermelon en masse because that's what they were allowed to grow. Sort of them robbing a seed shop, which I'm not publicly saying they should have done. I'm just saying I would understand. Watermelon became synonymous with black folks because it's what we were eating, because it's what we could afford to eat. I am definitely contributing to the stereotype because I love watermelon. Oh God, that's all from the couch. It's time for me to eat before my hunger becomes somebody else's problem. That is our new segment. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please consider letting me know by hitting the like button. And if you really enjoy this, you'll subscribe to the Penguin Village, join our antics, and add to our numbers and ranks. I'll be putting out more of these videos just about things that I see around the internet. If you see something interesting, tag me on Twitter, let me know. And that's all I got. I will see you next time on the couch. Okay? Okay. Bye!